the Bulls start out with the ball. A look at the Bulls starting lineup. Pippen is out there with Wembanyama. Then it's O'Neal. Then it's James. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point. And so it's the Bulls getting on the board first. McGrady outside. Pass to Leonard. Unloads. That's good. Great play set up by T-Mac. Tracy McGrady.
You set him up more often than not. Leonard will knock him down.
Pippen finds SGA. Wembanyama, right side. Giannis passes to Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Leonard. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down.
He bailed out the defense because that's an easy look for him.
That's tipped. SGA kicks to LeBron. Back to SGA. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, this is why SGA is a focal point of his offense, because of that ability to score.
Pass to Giannis. Back to Leonard. 6 to shoot. Inside, Chamberlain. It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
Here's James. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to McGrady. Outside Leonard. Beyond the arc. Sinks the three-pointer. Leonard's got 5 now.
This team relies on that shot from Kawhi.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, I was able to talk to Sacramento's head coach. Well, no surprise, we started chatting about Victor Wembanyama, and I asked what the plan was there, and Coach said with a shrug, stay on him and hope for the best. What can you do? So still no magic answers for how to slow down a unique threat like Wemby on the floor. Back to you, Kev.
All right, Allie, thank you.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Leonard against Gilgeous-Alexander. James, the bounce pass. And there's SGA on the assist by LeBron. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket tonight. The Kings trail. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. James defending. Back to Leonard. From deep. And it's Shaq with the rebound.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Now here's James. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Kings. We've got 1:08 left here in the first quarter. Leonard the pass to Giannis. Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Leonard looking around. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Wembanyama on him. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. It's thrown about to Kumbo. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. 9 feet out, and Leonard gets it to go. Leonard's got 7 points.
Totally dialed in. Leonard makes quick work from that mid-range.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Outside Pippen. Wembanyama sets a screen for Pippen. Off target from outside. It's tipped, and he goes in for the dunk.
With a one-hand tomahawk, guys, somebody's going to get their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they got the entire bench up right there as they saw that and out of their chair. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. The Kings on top. They're up by 2. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Sacramento so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And that's where their advantage is. Throw the ball inside, make it difficult for the defense to make some decisions.
We got Kawhi Leonard, Antetokounmpo. He's out there with Tracy McGrady. Then it's Kareem, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Here's Pippen. Got it from 16 feet. Pippen's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Bulls.
Lethal from the mid-range. Pippen doesn't need much airspace to feel comfortable with that jumper.
The shot by McGrady, no good.
The defense really didn't do enough to alter that shot. It's simply a miss.
Lobbed up there for O'Neal. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Leonard with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
No good on the second free throw. Chicago trailing here. Here's SGA. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Back to Leonard, wide open. Again, the miss by the Kings. Pippen kicks to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Leonard. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Kings lead by 1. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And they've also done a really good job scoring off turnovers. Not just pressuring the ball, but cashing those in and scoring opportunities.
James, and finished off by LeBron.
And the total package, James, is so much fun to watch.
Abdul-Jabbar outside. And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Shoots a fader. Goes back up.
Some exceptionally physical defense from O'Neal. He loves using that size to shut you down. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Back to Leonard. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist. Leonard's got 10.
Leonard is consistent at staying aggressive on the offensive end.
And here is LeBron, covered by Giannis. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. No good there. And it's Sacramento's ball. They trail by 1. Giannis outside. Here's McGrady. Cranes the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And how about getting a hand up on McGrady, especially when he's looking to shoot from the outside.
LeBron outside. SGA is screen on Antetokounmpo. The drive by James over Giannis. Here's Shaq. O'Neal showing no mercy.
The strength of O'Neal is otherworldly.
Outside Leonard shoots the 3. Not that time. His 6th miss. He's made 4 of 10 so far. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. To the middle. It's stolen by McGrady. Here's Antetokounmpo. His first shot coming late. That one falls. And the Kings lead by 2.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
SGA against Leonard. And here's SGA. 6 points for him. Shaq screen on Leonard. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Kings lead by 2. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums, please. They're measuring up the shots.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
So the Bulls 5 right now. Wembanyama is out there with O'Neal. Then there's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Pippen. And it's James in at the 2-guard spot.
And that's LeBron, one of the best front court playmakers. That is something you just can't teach.
Outside, Abdul-Jabbar. Here's McGrady. Connects, the jumper drops. McGrady's got the lead up to 2 now for the Kings.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Wembanyama outside. SGA with the throwdown.
And watch out for SGA going to the basket. He will put it on your head if you're not watching.
Outside Leonard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Leonard the bounce pass. Abdul-Jabbar dishes to Leonard. 5 on the clock. Pass to Chamberlain. On the wing, Tracy McGrady. Great D that time from James. Here's Chicago. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's James atop the key. And here's Shaq. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch. And that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half. They retain possession. The Kings trailing. McGrady outside. Giannis with it. Over LeBron. A shot by McGrady, no good. Giannis against James. And for 3. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. LeBron's got 4 assists now tonight. And so here's Sacramento. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Here's McGrady. Sinks that one from the post. McGrady's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
13 feet away. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Leonard the pass to Giannis. A minute 42 left in the third quarter. Chamberlain with a screen on SGA. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Pippen kicks to James. Wembanyama outside. Pass to O'Neal. Outside, James. From past the arc. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound in this one. Leonard finds Abdul-Jabbar. Aggressive move inside from Kawhi.
And the work rate that Kawhi shows on every play, never takes a moment off, and that can lead to second chance opportunities.
Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. McGrady outside. Antetokounmpo dishes to Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Antetokounmpo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chamberlain's shot is off. Chicago leading. 7-second difference. Shot and game clock. Pass to LeBron. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Shoots over Leonard. And again, no good by Chicago. Gilgeous-Alexander against McGrady. Now here's Giannis. That's where Giannis wants the ball. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the 3rd quarter.
You're frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
We're at the end of the 3rd. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. We've got Chamberlain. Tracy McGrady is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then it's Kareem, and it's Leonard in at the small 4. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem with the slam.
And not much you can do defensively once Kareem gets the ball in that close. Too much height, too much talent.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Leonard. Here's James. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good, and the assist goes to James. James has got 6 assists here tonight.
This is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
James against McGrady. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Yeah, when you're coming down the stretch, you don't want any wasted possessions.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's good. And that's 17 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Money in the bank. Gilgeous-Alexander is more than happy to try his luck from that spot.
And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on the Sacramento head coach talking to his team. There was a sense of urgency. Coach said, quote, "We are right there, guys. Just stay together and trust one another. Let's take this one. Guys, let's see how that message resonates with the team."
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. SGA against Leonard. It's James. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Wembanyama sets a screen for SGA. Just 4 to shoot. Wembanyama rebounded by Antetokounmpo. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Gilgeous-Alexander pulls it down. Wembanyama, a screen on Leonard. SGA in close. It's Gilgeous-Alexander.
Strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is. And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
No good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now James. Here's SGA. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, I think that was a product of the pressure. Take your eye off the ball for just a second, and it can lead to a turnover.
The Kings trail by 3. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Chamberlain a screen. Giannis inside. Guarded by Pippen. Onto the Kumbo. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Wembanyama. The long shot, no good.
I'm surprised he missed that one. He is a dangerous guy to leave open.
Stolen by Pippen. And he hits the jumper.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
What a big-time shot. Those are the moments you dream about as a kid.
Timeout, Kings. Here's Giannis.
And how about the attack there from Giannis inside, going right into the defense and still able to get the shot up.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. So, guys, it comes down to this.
Time for your stars to shine.
Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game. Chamberlain a screen. To take the lead.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama helping him knock away that one.
And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul. Third team.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Yeah, those free throws make things a little more simpler right now. They just have to guard against the three-point.
And the rejection by Wembanyama. Abdul-Jabbar looking over the floor. Now onto the Kumbo.
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a three to extend the game.
And that's going to do it for regulation. So we are headed to overtime. And we'll return shortly. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. James is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Wembanyama. Then it's O'Neal. And it's Pippen in at the 3, the small forward. James. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. To take the lead. Knocks down the 3.
Well, controlling your heart rate in big moments like this is something that coaches talk about, and this guy can do it.
It's James. Outside SGA. There's the jumper. Nice one.
And this is who James is, a guy who's always looking to pass it and involve his teammates.
McGrady a screen on Pippen. McGrady against James. and down it goes.
Well, McGrady is just going off right now. He's enjoying himself and going after buckets with reckless abandon.
Leonard against SGA. Check the screen on Leonard. SGA. And he makes that one count.
And challenging the bigger defender coming through in the biggest moment.
Well, he seized the moment right there. He felt like no one could stop him. Turns out he was right.
Chamberlain down low. O'Neal's there.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length. No way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now SGA. Showing off the post move right there.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
And that confidence has carried over to tonight. He is playing great basketball.
Good!
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Check the screen on Giannis. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up from 15. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Wembanyama. SGA. That one misses. And so here's Sacramento. It's a three-point game. Gilgeous-Alexander against Giannis. Chamberlain with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. Now Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, the dunk!
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
And this is where you really want to be mindful. No turnovers, no sloppy play.
SGA fires. Not that time. It won't go. And so they foul intentionally.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Starting third personal foul. Second team foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And he is unable to get the second one. So the Kings win it, and they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally came together for them in overtime.
Yeah, probably didn't anticipate that this one would be that close down the wire, but give them credit. They were able to regroup in that overtime, and this win has to feel satisfying.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And now we present the player of the game, Tracy McGrady.
And it's Sacramento to start out. Let's check out Sacramento's starting lineup. Johnson is out there with James. And it's O'Neal in at the 5. James inside. Leonard's there. Just 5 on the clock. Here's McGrady. Out to James. Off target from outside. And so it's Wembanyama with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. It's stolen by Johnson. Back come the Kings in transition. Here's McGrady. It's good from about 19 feet.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And if everything goes to plan, this could be a very fun matchup to watch.
Now here's SGA. Uncovered. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Yeah, total focus from Shea there. Ready to go off the feed.
McGrady to pass to O'Neal. Outside Johnson. Here's McGrady. Ooh, pops the J after a cagey pass fake. McGrady's got his second basket of the game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Chamberlain. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Got it. Good job in the low post. SGA's got his second basket of the night.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Here's McGrady. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for Chicago.
And Gilgeous-Alexander understands this team wants him to be aggressive on offense. Love watching him go to work.
Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He's getting his first free throw attempts of the night now. And he drops the first.
At the line for the Kings, Tracy McGrady.
And that's good as he hits both shots. And now the first timeout called here for Chicago.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Now here's SGA. He has 6. Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Johnson.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Here's McGrady. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. McGrady's got 10 points.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Pass to Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Evolving as a passer and playmaker, Leonard wants to keep setting up his teammates like this.
Here's McGrady. He's got 10. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Leonard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. SGA can't get it to go.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. 4-point game. And he lobs it up top. Woo!
I just love that alley-oop slam, PA.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. So it's Chicago now. Leonard outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Johnson.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
McGrady, good.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
SGA passes to Mutombo. Back to SGA. Now Leonard. James with a steal. From deep, Johnson. Pure from three-point range.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Leonard for three. And so it's Sacramento. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. All right, stick around. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Kings.
So far, they've shown a terrific work ethic in transition, pushing the pace whenever possible and getting out ahead of the defense to score.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
On the court for the Kings, second quarter underway. They've got Johnson. He's out there with LeBron James. And it's McGrady in at the three, the small forward. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Wembanyama. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And there's James from the arc. And that won't fall for him. He's 0 for 2. Bulls trail by 11. Here's Leonard. Leonard taking him on.
Showing off a little muscle on that finish. Kawhi might look calm, but his game is loud.
Here's McGrady. Here's O'Neal. Tipped. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. SGA passes to Leonard. The open shot by SGA. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. SGA's got 10.
And that was a good read from Leonard, noticing the overcommitment and exploiting it.
Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Leonard passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Mutombo. Out to Leonard. And there's another one for Chicago.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And Sacramento calls their first time out of the game.
One more round of applause for your 3-1-2 crew.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside Johnson to the middle. The steal. Wemby driving. Launches a three. Shot by Leonard, no good. Sacramento leading by 5. James outside.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Here's McGrady. SGA covering. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Leonard. Pass to Wembanyama. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got his 5th assist in this one.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Johnson passes to McGrady. Here's O'Neal. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
SGA passes to Leonard. Back to SGA from the arc. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And here's Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
He's been playing great, unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to McGrady. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Sacramento passing it around. Shot clock at 6. And there's James from the arc. On target from range. James has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just zero hesitation from James, trusting his shot.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's Wembanyama. And a miss there on the triple. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Kings ahead, leading by 3. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Bulls trail by 3. We've got Kawhi Leonard. He's out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Wembanyama in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's SGA. Yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. SGA's got 15.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And the ball out of play. The Kings will have it.
Sacramento ball.
And so here's Sacramento. They've led by as many as 11. Now here's Johnson. James outside. 6 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Chicago trailing here. It's tipped. James with a steal. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Mutombo. No points so far. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's McGrady. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Got a piece of it. Outside, SGA. Hauled in by the Kings.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Pass to McGrady. It's James on the wing. The three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trail by 6. Leonard passes to SGA. Oh, and Johnson with a block. They retain possession. Chamberlain, no good. Down low. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. SGA finds Leonard. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander.
Foul. Dikembe Mutombo. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Sacramento leading by 6. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Back to Johnson. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by James.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Pass to Mutombo. Leonard looking around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Leonard. 5 to shoot. To stop the run. Oh, Leonard laces it in from distance.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Johnson passes to James. There's the 3. Mutombo with the rebound. Bulls trail by 5. Here's Leonard. SGA against James. Out to Leonard. They set the screen. Here comes Kawhi. Deflected! And they'll get another chance. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Chicago shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And so he makes both from the line. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Kings. They've led by as many as 11. Sacramento passing it around.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Pass to Leonard. No one near him. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
Now James. Fires from deep. McGrady shot is off.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Shot clock and game clock.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Here's McGrady. He's got 18. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. And he makes the first, but misses the second. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Kings ahead, leading by just 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass. Flat out, give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. All right, a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the fourth quarter. James is out there with Johnson. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the power forward position. SGA with it. Leonard outside. deep. Wembanyama, yes, and it's Leonard with the assist that time. Leonard's got assist number 8 now on the night. The Kings trailing. Outside Johnson. Here's McGrady. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Leonard passes to SGA. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Now it's a 3-point Bulls lead.
Oh, just a beautiful textbook bounce pass. You love to see it.
The Kings call timeout. You have to like what we're seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And whatever the D has thrown at him, he's had an answer. His offense is coming naturally to him because he keeps things simple. You hear that, people? Keeps things simple.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Back to SGA. The 3-ball. And again, it's Chicago with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
To the inside.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. It's a 1-point game. Here's Mutombo. Here's Leonard. The 19-footer. Nope. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth.
What I appreciate about LeBron is how much he loves being a leader. He knows how much his teammates count on him.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
That's good from SGA.
That's what they needed from him, unaffected by the pressure.
Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama. Screen by O'Neal. There's the drive. The first one falls.
Shooting for the second round.
That one misses.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
It's picked off. Now Johnson deflects the pass. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Johnson against Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Johnson outside. Here's McGrady. Leonard defending. And that's out of bounds. Sacramento will retain possession. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From 6 feet. Can't get it to go. Chicago leading. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Wembanyama there for the rebound.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
The Kings call timeout. Here's McGrady, covered by Wembanyama. Going inside, it's good.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway. That's exactly what this team needs right now, completing the and one.
Important possession here.
Yeah, we'll see how they execute under pressure.
Oh, got a piece of it. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Oh, the hang time. The double pump, and he lays it in.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
Timeout, Bulls. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
If they've got a surefire, quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
Spins. Here's Chamberlain. Just 5 to shoot. Leonard! The triple drops! The Kings call timeout. All right, thoughts on what coach is going to do here?
I don't know if they should be greedy here and go for a three. I'd take it to the basket, get a high percentage shot, or maybe get fouled.
Leonard there for the rebound. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Timeout, Bulls! And an intentional foul right there. Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 3-point lead. So a close game sees Chicago taking this one. That was an incredible night of hoops. A tremendous finish. They waited until the very last moment to seal it.
And so many times we see these close games won by the home team.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And we present the player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
tip-off goes to Sacramento. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Curry is out there with Wembanyama. And it's LeBron James. Then it's Kareem.
And so off the tip, it'll be the Bulls. And the starting group for Chicago. They've got James. Stephen Curry is out there with Wembanyama. And it's O'Neal in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's McGrady. Check by James. McGrady to pass to Nowitzki. Leonard outside. Clock at 6. Releases. Oh, he used the shot fake to create the angle, but he couldn't get it to fall. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Fires for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Garnett passes to Leonard. Lets it go from deep. Chicago with a rebound. First quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. James up top. Back to Wembanyama. And stolen by Leonard. Shoots over Curry. And the basket by Leonard.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
James outside. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Leonard on the wing. Chamberlain passes to Leonard. Wembanyama with some nice D.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Back to Curry. Takes a 3. Chamberlain pulls it in.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And he banks in the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Takes the three. No good. And that makes him 0 for 3. The Kings trailing. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Here's Leonard. No good. That would have tied it. And so here is Chicago. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit. Be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. So it's Sacramento now, following the three-point basket by Chicago.
Just a perfect pass and some pretty slick body control on the finish, too.
Man, that's butter. Curry against Leonard. Curry passes to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. Puts up a three. Another three for Chicago.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's three ball is falling. That's how good he is.
Inside. Tipped. It's James on the wing. Leonard defending. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
Here's McGrady. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Over James. That's short off the rim. Bulls leading by 8. Outside Wembanyama. James passes to Wembanyama. And here's O'Neal. Leonard defending. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their work from distance has been impressive, and it's put them in this lead right now. We'll be right back with you shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Chicago?
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Garnett in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento. Kings trail by 6. Leonard outside. Pass to McGrady. Puts up a deep 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. McGrady's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Curry finds Wembanyama. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Wembanyama. Chicago passing it around. Shot clock at 6. Lets it fly from 18. Chamberlain pulls it in. Chamberlain's got his 4th rebound in this one. A minute and a half gone in the second quarter. Here's McGrady. And there's the screen. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Now here's Curry. James outside. They get it back. O'Neal. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. Here's Leonard. Pass to Chamberlain. Shot blocked. All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Outside O'Neal. Here's Curry. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And now it's a 10-point Chicago lead.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now a timeout by Sacramento. And as we head into this break, the players have an opportunity to replenish their energy with Gatorade as they prepare to go into the final stages of this ball game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, not to mention over the course of a season, you have to stay hydrated. If you don't, it's amazing how much slower your body is to bounce back. It can have a serious effect on performance, no question.
Here's Garnett. No points yet. Back to Leonard. There's the triple. And another miss by Sacramento. Curry against Leonard from behind the arc. Curry's shot is off.
Well, you can't question his confidence from out there, but it's not falling. Maybe time for a different approach.
McGrady, the pass to Chamberlain. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass and rhythm.
Well, that's what they want to see. It's so important for Wembanyama to be on the same page with his teammates.
Garnett passes to Leonard. Here's McGrady. From deep three-point land. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to James. Back to Wembanyama. Now James. Good, and the assist to Wembanyama. And now a 12-point Bulls lead.
Gotta stay up on James or he will go right up with that shot.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Double team on Leonard. Pass to Nowitzki. And rejected. And they get it back. 6 to shoot. Second shot opportunity. And that's good. Off the glass that time. McGrady's gotten his 2nd bucket.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Curry finds James. 19 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball.
Not even fair. I mean, just shredding the D to pieces. Guarding James in pick and rolls is almost impossible given his basketball IQ.
Here's Garnett. Leonard outside. From outside the arc. Doesn't go that time. And so it's Chicago going into the break up 12. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And so in the game for the Bulls, we've got Wembanyama. He's out there with Stephen Curry. And it's James in at the 3. Now James. Give him 8. A deep 3. Hauled in by the Kings. Chamberlain's got 6 rebounds now in the game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
James outside. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Leonard passes to Nowitzki. Here's McGrady. Shot on the wing, and it's good for 2. McGrady's got 5 points in the quarter.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
Pass to James. Left side, Wembanyama. It's stolen by Leonard. Here's Garnett, covered by Wembanyama. Here's McGrady. Here's Chamberlain. He's covered by O'Neal. He got a piece of it. Now here's Wembanyama. He's covered closely. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Curry. Six on the shot clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Kings trail by 7. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. There's a screen. Here's McGrady. Rebound by the Bulls. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Wembanyama pass to Curry. Here's James. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
Unfair. I mean, combining length and strength beautifully. LeBron can get his shot off pretty much whenever he wants to.
And the Kings call time here. Leonard looking around. Sacramento passing it around. Nowitzki, that one's good.
Well, we see this more and more. Big guys who can really shoot it from deep.
Leonard against Curry. Pass to Wembanyama. Back to Curry. The 3 is up. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And the layup is good off the glass. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance point.
McGrady, good.
That lack of defensive intensity is not going to stop a player of his caliber from scoring.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Outside Wembanyama. And here's James. 5 on the clock. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and that one is hammered home.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Pass to McGrady. Fires it from 18. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Stolen.
You'd like to let the clock run and take the final shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Here's Garnett. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. The flow of the game has favored them in general. But hey, the tide can shift. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Now that is an elite level dish. What a great pass.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. We've got Kawhi Leonard, and it's Chamberlain in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Kings. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to James. Throws it up high.
I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Kings trail by 10. Here's McGrady to the paint. Here's Garnett. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Bulls.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
Well, something else that has stood out to me has been their aggressiveness on the boards. They're just out-muscling the opposition on the offensive glass.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. And here are the Bulls now. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Right side Curry. And stolen by Leonard. Pass to Garnett. Over Wembanyama. Garnett no good. And so James will bring it up for Chicago. They've got a 9-point lead. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
He almost blocked that shot in time, just a nanosecond late.
LeBron James at the line for one.
James, no good on the free throw. Leonard passes to McGrady. Pass to Garnett. Now Leonard. The three is up. Look at Leonard, dialed in from deep.
In total control on that possession. Kawhi just reading the defense and taking it himself.
Down low. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's McGrady. From the line, Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Abdul-Jabbar's got his 6th rebound on the night. Wembanyama, pass to Curry. No good from outside. Kings trail by 10. Here's McGrady. Outside Leonard. Clock at 6. And there's a pick. Takes a 3. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
Yeah, it's definitely a momentum shifter, but it's time to refocus, make smart decisions, and start fighting their way back.
James outside. Wembanyama screen. From 12 feet out. The putback. Just in time with the putback.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
The Kings call timeout.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
Yeah, right now, Coach needs to draw up his best play, get some points, and give this team some confidence.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, I was able to listen in on the Kings head coach talk to his team during the break. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Leonard with a screen on James. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Oh, deflected. Here's Garnett. Shot from 16. It's good.
Yeah, he has a really nice feel from that spot, and the size gives him a clear advantage.
Yeah, and once you see that advantage from the sideline, you just want to yell at him to shoot the ball.
James up top. And here we go, Sacramento on the fast break. Book it! It goes!
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
James, right side. Nice work inside from James.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
A minute 6 left in the fourth. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Curry against Leonard. Now James. Now Curry, uncovered. Yes! Locked in on the J.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Here's McGrady. Oh, touches it off the glass. Well, Grant, this game looks just about over.
BA, all they really need to do is just work that clock, don't turn it over, and this game is a wrap.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Wembanyama screen. 6 to shoot. Curry! Oh, he missed the jumper. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And let's reveal our player of the game, Victor Wembanyama.